What's up, everyone? Welcome back to 9 3/4. It's Krista here, and I am so happy to have you guys here. Thank you so much. If you're new here, if you've been here with me, thank you for being here. Thank you. I really appreciate you guys so much for being a part of this magical family or magical soul, and that's what I'm going to start calling you guys from now on, my magical soul tribe. So I mean, I just feel like it's fitting. You guys know I love all the magical vibes here, and that's what we're all about. So that's just how it's going to be. You know, I was like, can't call you muggles because you're not muggles. You know, we're all magical. And yeah, I mean, if you want to identify as a muggle, that's totally fine. But to me, you're a magical soul at that. So anyways, rambling on way too long, but I really want to just say thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for watching my ads. It's the simplest and easiest way for you to support me and for me to do what I do here on YouTube. You guys may so you guys know that I am a mom to a young daughter and 3 doggies, so this really does allow me to do what I do and support her and them. So thank you so much for doing that. I really appreciate you all so much. I'm giving you a big virtual hug right now, and I just can't thank you enough. So thank you so much. But yes, I want to continue bringing you guys all the love and healing and whatever I can with these videos, these shorts that I do, and send you my lights and things like that. So I hope I can continue to do that for you in the best ways. And yes, so if you also want to follow me on social media, I only have this Instagram, and it's the same on TikTok, so you can follow me here. Beware of scammers. I will never DM you for a personal reading ever. Never. Okay, so please don't fall for those scammers. Also, they are always linked in the description box down below. What else? Just want to do some housekeeping because it's been a bit. But yes, thank you guys so much for being here, and we're just going to jump right on in. Okay, so starting off, we had to update this unexpected blessing reading for you guys because it's coming up on a year of me doing YouTube, and I wanted to do something that I really love, and this is the pick a sock reading because Dobby was given a sock unexpectedly and given his freedom in that way. So that is why I'm doing this unexpected blessing with socks, and I did it before, and I'm doing an updated version. So here we are. Pick a sock. Group number 1. We have Draco Malfoy, the green sock. Group number 2, Hedwig. Group number 3, Expecto Patronum. And group number 4, Ron Weasley. So thank you guys so much for sitting through that, and go ahead and pause the video here and take all the time you need to pick the sock that you feel called to the most. Trust your intuition, and I will drop the timestamps down below and meet you at your reading. What's up, group 1? If you chose a Draco Malfoy, welcome to your reading. I have these pre-shuffled oracles right here, and we're just going to move your sock off to the side for now. Where can I put this? I'll put you right on this area here. Hopefully you can still see your sock. And yes, we're gonna get started, shall we? Let's get started. What is group 1's next unexpected blessing? Definitely feels like you need this next one. I've been going through a rough patch, group 1. It definitely feels like this one is one that you've been waiting for. Actually, I want to do these first. Let's do these first, shall we? We have 39, Wish Upon a Star. Wow. We also have 51, Milk and Honey. And Flow. I like that. And Purity. Wow. Right, group one. Yeah, it definitely feels like it's time for something. It's like you've been waiting for this, you've been manifesting this, you've been wishing on stars, blowing out candles and wishing for them, for this new thing to come in. Not necessarily new, but definitely like a fresh start of some kind, or at least your manifestation to come through, you know, where this can be something to kind of renew what's been going on in your life and allow the crappy situations that you might have been experiencing to get out, you know, to flow away and float off into the sea, you know, be carried out with the tide. And what this feels like is a lot like, you know, you are really about your next manifestation is really about you manifesting something and it finally coming in, because you have wish upon a star, milk and honey, and it's like flowing in towards you, you know, and this like sparkling thing. Like imagine snow, right? When you look at snow in the sunlight, even in the moonlight, it really does sparkle like glittery, you know, like imagine Twilight skin, you know, how Edward's skin is just sparkling in the sunlight like diamonds, you know, like that's what I'm hearing right now. Diamonds shine bright like a diamond. That's what you are doing. You're shining bright like a diamond, and so are your dreams and manifestations. So it does feel like this is about you understanding too that you have to start really living like it's already true, like it's already happening, because intention is extremely important when it comes to figuring out, you know, it's more important than figuring out the how, you know, because your blessing is going to take care of that, I feel like. But really align with your true self, and you're going to really step into prosperity, and abundance is going to flow in toward you as well. Really be open to the new opportunities that are going to lead you to your best life, which is what you, I feel like, have been really manifesting, really been kind of calling in towards your life. It's almost kind of like Draco Malfoy energy, where, you know, this is not what you asked for, but somehow you've been born into, and like it's like you just like, come on, I really need this to come in. I really need, you know, some sort of miracle to come towards me, and this is what's happening, you know. That's kind of what it feels like. Why are these cards? Sorry, this is a new deck, so it's a little bit difficult to shuffle. There we go, it's better. I definitely feel like you might have been like spending some time alone lately, or isolating yourself lately, because you're kind of gathering strength with some. Perhaps you just haven't felt in alignment with those who have been around you lately. Maybe for some of you, you might be calling in soul family that are coming in. So let's take a look with further details from the tarot before I continue channeling from these cards, because there is more coming through. What's group one's next unexpected blessing, please? Group one's next unexpected blessing. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Always dropping cards. Hold on. Okay, so I have the Hierophant that fell. Also have the Eight of Candles, which is the Eight of Wands in this deck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry, one more underneath the sky, which is the Four of Candles, Four of Wands. Okay, let's get a couple more, please. What's the next unexpected blessing coming for group one? We have the Six of Candles, Six of Wands, okay. What's the next unexpected blessing coming for group 1, please? Lots of wand energy. What's the next unexpected blessing coming? We have the King of Wands, or the King of Candles. On the back of your deck, we have Justice. Okay. So, group 1. This is really lovely energy, honestly, because I feel like you're definitely coming into alignment with the things that you have been calling into your life, and a lot of it has to do with things that light your soul on fire and really just get that spark going within you and allowing that spark to flow towards you, but also just understanding too that whatever this is something, because it's something that lights your soul on fire, you have to then also understand that whatever it is that you are doing in your life right now needs to be in alignment with your true self, if that makes sense. So how am I saying this correctly? You need to ensure that you are allowing yourself to speak clearly and communicate clearly what it is that you want, and like I said earlier, all about that intention, you know, about what it is that you want when it comes to what you are manifesting into your life, because intention is far more important than figuring out the how, okay? Because if you don't have that intention here and you're too busy worrying and having anxiety and fear and doubt as to how do I figure this out, how do I figure this out, and trying to plan the roadmap out when you don't even fully believe that you're capable of having this thing, or have this intention and power behind you driving the thing that you really want to have in front of you or in your lap, you know, then figuring out the how is not going to matter. You know, it's going to be that less powerful, if that makes sense. So when it comes to you, because there's so much blue up here, I want you to really understand that I'm being shown your throat chakra, in which you need to really illuminate that and allow yourself to express and communicate what it is that you truly want. Allow yourself to align with your authentic self and be your authentic self, and give yourself that true unconditional love that you deserve for yourself. In order for that to come out fully, make sure that you're being true to that, to you and who you are and what you want, and intend that this manifestation to come true, that because it's coming into your life, in order for it to come through sooner or as quickly as you would like it to, because we're always going to think about, okay, when is this going to happen? I feel like fairly quickly for a lot of you. This is something that you are very much desiring and wanting, but I know sometimes for some of us out there, I feel like there's a little bit of like doubt, fear. What if I'm not worthy of this? You know, creeping in. It could be from outside people coming in and saying, oh, what are you doing? Blah, blah, blah. You know, like kind of hindering you from pursuing certain things, or, you know, putting forth the right intention, or just speaking into you a little bit of that fear, self-doubt, things like that. In which I'm just here to remind you, or your spirit guides are coming here to remind you that you are fully worthy of the things that you are manifesting into your life, and keep going on this track, because you are on the right track, you're on the right path. And so also to be really open to the opportunities that are going to be presented to you, because they are going to lead you to your best life. They might be a little out of the ordinary. They might be, you know, wisdom from people that you might not expect coming your way, communication coming from people that you may not expect, people who want to teach you and mentor you, things like that, offer you, like I said, wisdom and things that are going to end up leading you to the recognition and the success and the victories and the soul family and the celebrations and things like that that you have been wanting to manifest into your life. For some of you, I do feel like you have been manifesting a soulmate or a twin flame into your life to come back, and just know that sometimes free will get in the way of this. However, as long as you are focused on the things that you are doing on outside of that, and know and trust that things are working out in your highest and best interests, that these things will flow just as the way it's supposed to. Okay, the things that are meant for you will never be chased away from you. Okay, so just trust that these things are happening, and these communications, these offerings, these extending of opportunities, these, you know, words of wisdoms from random strangers, or perhaps people you even know and you may not expect to receive these words of wisdoms, but sometimes you might just like dismiss them automatically. You know, this is a time for you to really pay attention to that and kind of heed that wisdom, and don't be too proud to take that wisdom either. I feel like with this King of Wands energy, it's all about really being open to hearing that wisdom, because as a natural born leader, you are never done learning, and you are never too high up there to hear from anyone, no matter what level you are in life and no matter what level they are in life. You know, you're never above or below anybody as are than to you. You know, you always see that people can be taught and learned from, regardless of the background or the societal standpoint, whatever you want to put that as. And when it comes to that part of you learning and seeing and going on your way, you're going to really connect to the things that really drive you and that fuel your passion and light your soul on fire. And you're going to see that karma is going to start working in the best ways, because you are giving out the energy that you want to be reciprocated back towards you, especially with the Six of Wands here and the Justice card at the back of your deck. And I feel like this is going to happen in tenfold with your unexpected blessing, because milk and honey is here, wish upon a star, purity, the purity in your heart. I feel like this is about you just having that heart of gold, being kind to others for no reason. You know, don't do it out of the expectation that, oh, I better be kind to this person because Carissa said, you know, like, I don't feel like you're going to be that way, but you know what I'm saying, right? Like, just understanding that, trust that you are doing what you are doing because it's who you are, because that, you know, don't lose sight of that part of you. Don't let that fire inside of you die, like this poor little candle here. But allow that fire to really burn inside of you and burn really bright, because this is happening for you guys. This manifestation is coming true, but only if you really stick to this intention within you and understand, like, let that fire burn bright. Don't let anybody snuff it out, you know? I'm really curious to see what's behind here. The Nine of Pentacles. We're not taking reversals today. So the Nine of Pentacles, definitely more so about abundance, more so about things coming into towards you and you having a life of fulfillment, fruition. Like I said, abundance already, lots of abundance coming into my head, and just knowing that you will have everything that you need without worry. You know, you don't have to worry about money, you don't have to worry about love, you don't have to worry about, you know, really anything. Whatever you have enough of it. Trust me. And so that's kind of the energy that's coming towards you as far as like your next unexpected blessing. Trusting that this manifestation coming through is going to lead you towards your best life. You know, these opportunities are going to lead you. They're going to open doors for you and lead you towards the right people, the right opportunities, the right place at the right time. I feel like it's just about you going into trusting your true self and really stepping into this prosperity and abundance flowing in towards you, and really being open to that happening, being open to these opportunities leading you toward, like I said, your best life. You know, because this manifestation that you have going on, it's coming true. It's just about you having that intention and keeping that intention at that. because yeah, it feels like just a lot of expansion going on and a lot of love for not just for, you know, the people in your life, but also for yourself, in terms of having that unconditional love for you and knowing that you are worthy of the things that you are trying to manifest in. So with that being said, let's close off with a little bit of advice and guidance from this awesome deck here. Let's see what this deck has to say. Advice and guidance for group 1, please. Advice and guidance for group 1. We have new moon, fresh start, new beginnings. Exactly. What was I telling you guys about fresh start, new beginnings? If it feels like a new life, like a new thing coming through, a new chapter unfolding, and you starting this new phase in your life. It's, at the very least, it's a phase. You know, it's like more so like a new beginning, like a new, like something you've really been wanting, you know? Like I said, Draco Malfoy energy, like where he wanted to leave his life behind and start something totally different, and that's exactly what he did. Manifestation, wow. What you seek is seeking you. Guys, what? Seriously. That's insane. And at the same time, I'm not surprised, because seriously, what was I just saying? I mean, I don't need to say anything about that card. And then lastly, you have trust. The universe has a plan for you. So really all about you guys understanding that trust in what's happening, trust in that divine plan that's going on behind the scenes, and all of that jazz. The back of your deck, we have witchy medicine, connect to the earth. So this could be really helpful if you ground yourself, things like that. Connecting to nature could be really soothing, really helpful for you as well. But yes, that is what I'm seeing for you guys, group 1. And this is super exciting. I absolutely love this for you guys. Please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below. Let me know how this resonated for you. How excited are you? And yes, comment something like a green heart or something like that so I know you're from group 1. And just, yes, I'm super excited. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I will also be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. I'm going to start uploading like behind the scenes as far as like how I put the groups together. Maybe you guys want to see that over on Patreon. Also, if you're on TikTok and Instagram, if you missed the intro, please go ahead and follow me here. That's 𝒕𝒐𝒔𝒏. I put special content up there as well, not shown here on YouTube. So if you want to follow me there, please go ahead and do so. And yes, thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you see this, my magical souls. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye. What's up, group 2? If you chose Hedwig, welcome to your reading. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to put your sock right over there. And we're going to jump right on in. I have some pre-shuffled oracles here for you guys. And yeah, we're going to dive right on in. I feel like this blessing may have something to do with you guys. I don't know. Are you guys trying to set yourselves free? I feel like, you know, I'm being shown that scene where Hedwig is trying to get out of his cage. He wants to just get out of his cage, yeah, but he can't because Uncle Vernon says no, he cannot be let out because he doesn't want Harry to send any letters to his stinking friends. And that was terrible. Anyways, we have 42 smoke and mirrors. Happiness. Oh, I love that. Growth. Love that. And happy. Ooh, double happies. Triple happies. Okay. Group number 2. Let me download a little. Definitely Group 2, I feel like this is really about you truly discovering like the truth beyond the illusion here, beyond the veil. You know, I feel like maybe you've been putting up a facade of some kind, or perhaps there has been a facade in your life, and now it's just about you uncovering the truth for yourself. Really drop, this card is calling you to really drop into your heart space and your soul for a vision or a feeling as to what is really authentic to you. And like, you have you have magic, excuse me, within you to co-create with the universe. So really powerful magic at that. And you have to understand too, with these cards coming out, that as you have been living under this cloud or this veil of, you know, smoke and mirrors, that perhaps you were not truly happy, you know, and that's why this blessing, this next unexpected blessing coming into your life is all about you being in alignment with who you truly are authentically, and finally becoming truly authentically happy with your life and who you are, and living your life at that happy, authentic way, you know, because 42 condensed to 6, I just feel like that's a number all about love, harmony, and just 26 is 8 as well, so that's all about changes, action, power, stepping into your power at that. And yeah, I feel like because of that, and this growth card here being here, I feel like you're really growing. Obviously growth is growing, and because it's green, obviously green is also the heart chakra, love, a lot of healing, acceptance of yourself as well, compassion, which can be both for yourself as well as others in your life, and just healing that may need to happen, or, you know, whether or not that's something that you want to happen is totally up to you. But I feel like this is something that is a blessing that will lead you towards your happiness, something that you've been really wanting or needing in your life. But let's get more details here with the tarot. Definitely a lot more joy, a lot more play, a lot more happy, like true happiness, like joy, not just happy, but like true joy. Like, I'm being shown like my best memories in my life are when I could go to Disney World and Universal and just truly be my big kid self, because I am that person who would, like, okay, the last time I went was before I was a mom, and I had to watch my cousin, who is a mom, an amazing mom at that, have her children with her, and I did not envy her at all. I was so happy that I did not have kids of my own, because I could just go and be a kid myself and not worry about children of my own, to be honest with you. So, and I'm not trying to say anything about people who are parents, because hello, I am a mom now, and but this is just about you, like, truly having free happiness to yourself, where you don't have to think about your responsibilities, and feeling truly happy with everything that you have and all that you are. So without thinking about what you have to do next, what bills do I have to pay. Like, I'm not saying to forget all of that, all of your responsibilities and all those things, but just truly aligning with happiness at its core, you know, at your core. Well, that was a fail. I just realized my microphone was off, so hopefully at least the camera caught me shuffling out the cards for you guys. Me saying that there are no reversals in today's reading, and here we are with all of your cards. So we have the Four of Potions, which is the Cups card in this deck, the Queen of Candles, which is the Wands, Six of Potions, the World, and the Star, and then the back of your deck we have the Ace of Lightning, which is the Ace of Swords in this deck. So very beautiful energy coming through for you guys. Group 2, absolutely incredible. We got cut off in the beginning, because my camera went out, and then my microphone obviously did not turn back on when I set everything back up. So Mercury retrograde is just dragging its butts. So my apologies. Anyways, getting into what your next what your next unexpected blessing coming through is very exciting, because I feel like this definitely coincides with this smoke and mirrors card, as well as your happiness coming through. Lots of things coming through as far as like you having the clarity as to, you know, seeing through that smoke and mirrors card with the Ace of Swords coming at the back of your deck, no longer having that cloudiness, that facade blocking your way, and actually seeing the truth and the authenticity as to like, what is it that truly makes you happy? You know, what is it that truly is calling to your soul, calling to your heart, and really lighting you up from the within and making you truly joyful, truly happy, you know? With all of these cups cards coming out, you have the Four of Potions. So this is like something that you have been just kind of grazing on by within your life, kind of just looking at things like, wow, you know, how are these things just, you know, there's got to be more to life than this. I don't know what that song is called, Spirit. It's an old song too. It's not old and like it's actually from my time. There's got to be more to life than chasing out every blah 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 blah. I can't think of the song, but I want to say it's Stacy or Rico, but I'm not sure. I will pop it on the screen if I can think of it as to what it is, but it's that song. There's got to be more to life. As far than chasing every temporary high. And I feel like that's what you guys were doing. You might have been just chasing what you thought was supposed to make you happy, or what you thought everybody wanted you to be doing with your life, you know. And now it's time for you to really release those preconceived notions and thoughts and things that people wanted you to have for your life, and time for you to really see deep within yourself what makes you really happy, what do you really want for your life, and forget what everybody else wants for your life. You know, it's about what do you want. Grow from that perception, really connect with your heart and heal and have more compassion, and seeing that, you know, these people weren't necessarily trying to control you. I'm not saying all of you will identify with this, because I do feel like there might be a handful of you who will say, you know, there are controlling people in your life who are very toxic and not good for you and just trying to control every aspect, of course, you know. But for the most part, I do feel like a lot of people in your life had a very loving and good intention when it came to wanting the best for you, and pushing those things on you were because they just wanted to see you do the best. You know, they wanted you to have the best, and that's what they thought they were doing for you by wanting these things for you. So please don't think that, you know, they came from an ill place, because they were not coming from an ill place at all. They were coming from a place where they thought that's, you know, when they were growing up, that's how it was, you know, with that generational trauma, generational, what's the word? Curse. Wow, that was a hard one. Where you're repeating cycles over generations, you know, and you're passing it on from generation to generation. This is what my parents wanted me to do, and now it's time for you to do the same, and you do the same. It's important for you to go and work at this government job because it's safe and stable and gives you good benefits, working 40 hours a week for 40 years of your life, just so that you can maybe have a sort of okay retirement fund at the end of the day when you retire, but maybe not really that secure, because, you know, the way the government is working now, it's not the same. But, you know, it's the best option there is out there, because everything else is not worth your time or energy or effort. It's too risky. And so knowing that it's because, you know, that old way of thinking, that's not anything ill. It's not anything, you know, they're not trying to hurt you by doing that. It's just because that's the way they were taught, that's the way they were brought up, and so it's passed on to you in that way. But they are coming from a place of love, so just know that. Going in towards this though, and I say that because like when I'm looking at this world card, Thackeray Binks really just wanted the best for his sister Emily, and despite Emily wanting to go and do her own thing. I know it's not quite the same, but that's just kind of what I'm being reminded of here, and Spirit is kind of showing me that sort of analogy-ish. I'm probably using the wrong words, but anyway, you get the gist. This unexpected blessing, though, is really about you coming into your own and seeing what really makes you happy versus like, oh, the grass is greener on the other side. Now you're making it greener, because this Four of Potions is also you manifesting your thing, your happiness in, and actually getting it, because you're embodying this Queen of Wands energy, stepping into that and really knowing that you're attracting this happiness towards you and growing through the things that you have been through, knowing that, you know, these people did not necessarily mean ill will. And again, I know there's a handful of you who maybe are not in that same box or in that same boat, so please take that with a grain of salt. But knowing that, you know, for those of you who are not in that boat, knowing that, I just lost my train of thought. Knowing that those of you who are not in that same boat, these people, don't worry about them. You're growing through and attracting the right things and manifesting the right things, and you're leaving them behind. You're moving on to something else. This Six of Potions card is all about you connecting to your inner child and finding that pure joy and pure bliss. And I do feel like I might get one or two people who might be like, I don't even know what that is. It's not about not knowing. It's about figuring that out and about you creating that for yourself. Happiness is not a recipe. It's not like someone hands you a piece of paper like, here you go. This is what happiness is. You just need one of this and one of that, two of this and two of that, and mix it all up, and that's what you got. That is not how happiness works. No, everybody's happiness, sense of happiness, what that means to them, it's different. So you have to figure out what that is for you. And Spirit is saying that this is about you being handed the opportunity and the empowerment to give that to yourself and finding this pure joy and pure bliss for yourself. You are growing and sprouting up from the ground and from the dirt that maybe you were plowed into and thrown dirt all over, just to bloom and blossom into this beautiful flower. And you're starting to see the hope in the future and rejuvenate yourself into that. You're really also starting to see the closure and the full circle as to why you may have had to go through certain things and do, you know, learn certain lessons to become who you are. It's because of those lessons and things I'm being reminded of a certain myth, legend, where I want to say it's Japanese, and at least in my culture, I think that's the legend, where the koi has to travel upstream and then up the waterfall. And as it travels up that waterfall, because obviously it's against the current and the waterfall is very powerful, right? And transforms into a dragon. And as it transforms into the dragon, that represents you overcoming many obstacles, and obviously not just obstacles, because I feel like when I use that word, it's taken very lightly, when in fact it's not just an obstacle or two or three, you know, it's many obstacles, it's many strifes, it's many, you know, things in order for you to become this powerful dragon. And that is exactly what you're doing. And you're also in turn, you know, seeing this rejuvenated hope and faith in the future and in yourself. You're also being recognized for the things that you're doing, and you're seeing like the bright stars and the bright happiness that is surrounding you, and all the people in your life that are being attracted towards you. I feel like you're bringing them towards you because you're starting to shine from the inside out, because you're connecting to your heart space, you're connecting to your happiness, you're growing, you're becoming connected and aligned to what truly makes you happy, without thinking about like, what will this get me later, without thinking about material gain, without thinking about, you know, what about this, without worrying about, you know, the future, because it's almost as if you're trusting in the things that are aligning with what's happening for you and not to you, if that makes sense. I feel like you understand that things are coming towards you and things are brewing and working and co-creating with the universe, and you are trusting in the recipe that's boiling in the pot and in the cauldron, if you will, and you're trusting that that recipe is going to be beautiful, and it is. You know what I'm saying? I hope that analogy makes sense. The back of, behind this Ace of Lightning, Ace of Swords, is the Justice card. That's absolutely beautiful. It's you trusting that the balance is coming towards you, because you so deserve this. You know, that balancing out of the energies, the balancing out of what is owed to you, I feel like. And I don't like saying owed, like oh, you know, the universe owes you one, because I don't ever feel that way. But I feel like, you know, sometimes we feel like we go through all these things, like, when is nature going to balance out with the good and the bad kind of thing? And so that's what I mean. I hope that makes sense. But as far as your next unexpected blessing, definitely you aligning to the things that, you know, are true and authentic to you, and really connecting to that. And because of that, you are uncovering the things that are really making you happy, aligning to your passion, and putting yourself on a path that really brings you closer to your purpose, closer to the people who are meant to be in your life, closer to the people who are going to help you along the way with your purpose and with your passion, things like that. And I think that this is all about alignment, finding hope and faith in the future, and really being happy and joyful with that, having more fun on a day-to-day, you know, and really just enjoying life the way you're meant to, versus like pretending that things are okay, pretending to be, you know, doing the things that you feel like you're supposed to be doing, and just feeling like you're really in alignment with who you are and what you're meant to be doing. So with that being said, I do want to close off with these Moon Witch cards for advice and guidance. Advice and guidance for group 2, please. We have Witch's Hat. Express yourself. Share your gifts with the world. Exactly. You need to just be who you are. Express who you are. Be who you are. And really just truly don't be afraid to be just that. I don't want to get marked for beautiful boobies, but there we have it. Absolutely beautiful card that talks about you expressing yourself, communicating, sharing your gifts, sharing who you are. Truly beautiful. Advice and guidance for group 2, please. Advice and guidance for group 2. Whoa, we have no sleep on it. Interesting. Were you asking a question, group 2? I do feel like if you are quick to make a decision, or, you know, do something on a whim, this is your sign for you to sleep on it. This isn't a sign saying no, something won't happen. This is a sign for you to sleep on something, sleep on a decision you're making, sleep on, you know, a process before you decide. So, and lastly, we have full moon. Harvest the fruits of your hard work. Love it. Absolutely. And again, with the boobies, which I'm not sure if I covered them in group 1s. So we'll see. The back of your deck, we have first quarter. It is time to commit. So commit to you and your happiness, okay? Seriously. Because you deserve to be happy, truly happy for you and what you want in your life. Because at the end of the day, you don't want to look back and say, I wish I did this instead. You know what I mean? So that is what I'm seeing for you guys, group 2. I'm so excited for your next unexpected blessing, and I hope you guys are too. Please go ahead and smash the like button. Comment down below a little owl emoji so I know you're from group 2. Let me know how this resonated for you, how you guys enjoyed this reading. I would love to hear all about it. And yes, please go ahead and subscribe if you're not already. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I will also be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there. where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. Also, if you want to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, I post extra content there as well. So you can go ahead and follow me at That's Carissa here. It's also linked in the description box. So yes, I hope you guys are having a magical day or night whenever you are watching this. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye! What's up, Group 3? If you chose Expecto Patronum, welcome to your reading. We're going to put your sock right here and jump into your reading. So I have some pre-shuffled oracles ready for you here, and yeah, I feel like, I don't know, man, I feel a little bit like, whew. So I don't know if you guys have been feeling like woozy, deja vu, or things going on with your head. Sometimes I get like that when I'm doing a lot of downloading or like too much energy work. So I don't know if you guys are like readers or energy workers, light workers, types things like that. So we'll see, or maybe you're coming into your gifts. So let's take a look. Makes sense. 37 oracles gifts. You're getting gifts if you don't have them already. 9 Treasure Island. We have Success. I love to see it. You have a bonus card here. Intuition. Also love to see that. And Adventures. Beautiful. Okay. Also, trying to figure out why my camera is crooked. So, it looks like you're definitely, well, this card really talks about like your gifts, clairvoyance, getting downloads, signs and synchronicities, things like that, but really trusting in your own gifts, trusting in your capacity to know what is the truth and what is real, and you're on the right path. You know, I feel like these cards all have flower petals in them. You might be getting like, you might be really feeling connected to spirit, connecting a lot to your ancestors as well, but definitely connected to your spirit guides, as they are, you know, a part of your ancestry, you know. Wow. I do feel like this is your blessing is all about you connecting to your gifts and letting you know that you are on the right path, and you're really coming in to, you know, you're bringing your dreams to reality and understanding like success is yours. Seriously, with the Treasure Island, the success, really trusting that these things are yours and you're worthy of it, trusting in your gifts and your intuition to lead you to the right, you know, that have led you to where you are and where you're going, and trust in that in case you've been questioning yourself. I don't know if that's why it's coming out like that. I feel like for some of you it is coming out that way because of this, and for others of you it could be coming out this way because, you know, you're coming into your gifts more and leveling it up in that sense and going on like a spiritual adventure. With that being said, like, you know, because all of these are coming together, I just feel like you're elevating spiritually and your gifts, you're elevating psychically, things like that, and really coming into an abundance when it comes to this. And I feel like attracting the right people on your path and really attracting success and attracting all the things that you have been wanting into your life, a better life at that, when it comes to using your gifts for this particular thing. You know, I feel like you are going to be inspired as well as inspiring others with your gifts and the things that you are doing. So let's get more details here with tarot. Absolutely incredible, you guys. it's about like 9 and 10 numbers about like fruition, completion, and new beginnings as well. So we are not taking reversals today. But yeah, I definitely feel like you guys are finally like achieving something, bringing it in. You've been manifesting this and you're doing all the things to get you there and trusting in your own abilities. It's just like when Harry was trying to, you know, do his first Patronus charm, and he had to do it on his own, and he just knew he could do it because he saw himself do it. He just knew, he trusted in himself, and he did it. 21, the world. Okay, what is group 3's next unexpected blessing, please? What is group 3's next unexpected blessing? That did not come out. Okay. What is group 3's next unexpected blessing, please? What is group 3's next? We have the 9 of Potions, which is the Cups, 9 of Cups. What is group 3's next unexpected blessing, please? We also have the Page of Candles, or the Page of Wands. What is group 3's next? The Fool. What is group 3's next unexpected blessing? We have the 4 of Potions. And the back of your deck, we have the Death card, Transformation. Beautiful energy, group 3. Absolutely beautiful. So when it comes to your next unexpected blessing, this is absolutely incredible, because this is talking about you absolutely attracting in the things that you have been dreaming about, bringing your dreams to reality, like I said, and making this a success. You know, it really becoming an inspiration. You're not only are you bringing in the success, but I feel like if you've been looking for inspiration, it's coming towards you. You know, with this Page of Candles as well as the Fool, you're being inspired next, as far as like, where are you going to, what are you going to be doing with these gifts, and really being fulfilled by your destiny. I feel like that's what I'm hearing. I know that sounds crazy, but that's what I heard. But really being fulfilled by the things that make you happy, the things that you have been manifesting and drawing in towards your life. That has a lot to do with using your gifts. That has a lot to do with the things that you've been wanting to, you know, expand upon when it comes to using your gifts and trusting into your intuition and going on an adventure with that. You know, when I see the World card here as well as the Adventures card, I feel like this is about you embarking on something new as well, completing one stage and moving on to the next. It feels more so like you're starting to elevate more and going on. With a Transformation card, this is you really elevating. I don't know if that's like, I feel like that's not really doing it justice. I feel like you're more so evolving. I feel like that's a better word, evolving, and really just becoming greater than you already are, if that's even possible, because there's so much magic going on inside of you that you are starting to unleash and really flourish when it comes to what this is and what you're going to be doing next, or what's happening for you. And with this unexpected blessing, you're using your gifts and it's really just like blossoming. See all these flower petals on these cards here? It's just blossoming everywhere. I feel like it's the same flower petals. And really just such a divine magic coming from within you and sprinkling everywhere that you go, as far as like you manifesting an abundant life with your gifts, using your gifts to create an abundant life. And I feel like that's exactly what is happening. I do feel like it might be slightly different for everyone, versus like not everybody will be necessarily using their gifts to, like, let's say read tarot, or, you know, or perform, like go open a yoga school. I feel like everybody uses their gifts in different ways in order for them to create an abundant life. However you choose to do that is going to work out for you in the way that you choose to decide it. And I feel like this particular way feels like one that might be very new and different, one that feels very happy, carefree, and just very much waking up to something new. I just feel like this is something that is very much like brand new to you, feeling like, you know, this is something that you've been wanting to do and go after, and now you have the inspiration and the spark within you to go and do it. This is something that you've been manifesting for and wanting to happen, and it's going to happen with this Four of Potions and transformation. A lot of times, I know a lot of readers read the Four of Cups as like apathetic, and sometimes I do read it that way. However, with this particular card spread, the way all these cards are coming out and the energy of your reading, this card is definitely the alternative meaning, in which the fourth cup is a manifesting, like the thing that you're manifesting popping out. So behind this, you have the Knight of Candles, the Knight of Wands. That's even more so. I feel like somebody is coming in towards you too to really help you along the way. I feel like somebody might be coming in with a, like, providing you more inspiration, or working with you, co-creating with you, bringing you towards another pathway or an opportunity of success as well. All things being said, I just feel like your next unexpected blessing is just about you unlocking so much within yourself, trusting within yourself, and manifesting all of this abundance coming your way, and trusting that you are worthy of the success that you're manifesting, and it's actually going to happen. Trusting that this adventure that you've been wanting to go on, it's just a beautiful energy. There's so much passion and creativity brewing within you when it comes to this next particular blessing, and it's connected very much to your intuition, to your psychic abilities, you know, very aware of like where you're going. And I feel like also just a lot of, like I said, inspiration, creativity, connecting to your throat chakra too will be really helpful as far as like speaking it. I don't know if words of affirmation are a thing for you as well, but definitely I feel like this is a very well balanced reading in terms of like you being very aligned with your energy and aligned with where you are. The only thing I would advise you to do, as far as like maybe bringing about this blessing sooner or something like that, is really ground yourself. Okay, I feel like that's the one thing I feel like is missing, because I kind of feel like I'm floating, and that's kind of a weird feeling. And whenever I feel that way, I always feel like I need to ground myself. So ground yourself, do grounding rituals, grounding exercises. The best way to do that is to plant your feet in actual nature if you can. I know not everyone's able to do that, depending where they live, but at least very much visualizing and intention is very important, and doing things like that. Do that as many times as you can a day. I try to do it. I was doing it every time I would go to the bathroom. Things like that. Really just ground and protect your energy. I feel like that's really important, because I do feel like kind of woozy and floaty. I don't know how else to explain it, but keep that in mind, group 3, when it comes to your next unexpected blessing, as far as like what this is, where it's going, and how it's going to take you. But it's very exciting energy as far as like all of these things. I couldn't be more excited for you guys. I do feel like for those of you who already have your psychic gifts coming, already happening, it's just elevating to another level and taking it to the next level, you know, so it's incredible. Let's get you guys advice and guidance from this deck, because I feel like I'm just repeating myself. Yeah, I do feel like this is absolutely incredible energy. You guys are really very much attaining the things that you have been, you know, manifesting and embarking on something new at the same time. I feel like it's all happening so quickly when you do that, but just there's so much inspiration. It's like go go go. So don't forget to stop and smell the roses too. That's what I'm hearing. Stop and smell the roses. Like appreciate the things that come in for you, because that's going to be really important along your journey. Because I feel like it's going to be like quick, you know. Advice and guidance for group 3, please. Advice and guidance for group 3. We have witches' hats. Express yourself, share your gifts with the world. Absolutely. And I need to cover boobies on this card just in case we have any issues with monetize. Advice and guidance for group 3, please. Definitely what I was telling you though, express yourself and share your gifts with the world, because I feel like that is what is going to get you where you need to go. And that's actually what's happening. You're going to be doing that. Serious, love and mother yourself. Yes, don't forget to nurture yourself, pour back into yourself. And with all the things that you're going to be doing, and I feel like giving back to other people when it comes to using your gifts. And you know, I feel like whenever our gifts are involved, oftentimes it's to help other people. So definitely don't forget to fill back your own cup. That's very important. And we also have movement. Inspiration is drawn to motion. Yes, we were just talking about how there's so much inspiration coming towards you, and if you want to bring that in quicker, or you know, if you feel like things are not happening, maybe you hit a road, like a bump in the road, something like that, definitely moving your body is very helpful when it comes to doing something like that. And look at this beautiful card that was right behind that. Celine, bring light into somebody's dark sky. That is exactly what you guys are going to be doing. I feel like group 3, bringing light into someone's dark sky. So we're going to take that. And then the back of your deck here, we have curiosity. What sparks your interest? So that's something that you could be thinking about as well when it comes to this, as far as like, how can I use my gifts to do what this is, or how can I do that? Because it does feel like something brand new. It's like, I know some people often ask me like, what should I focus on? What should I do next? So yeah, and that is what I am seeing for you guys, group 3. This is super exciting energy, and I cannot wait to hear about it. If you feel called to share it with me down below, please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below a stag emoji, if there is one. I'm pretty sure there is one. So I know you're from group 3. And yes, if you feel called to share with me all about this journey, I would love to hear all about it. I love conversing with you guys in the comments. It makes my day. I would also appreciate it if you guys would subscribe and be a part of the Magical Soul family here, and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I will also be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So thank you all so much for being here. If you're interested in more content that I don't post here, I also have TikTok and Instagram that I post on. I post extra stuff on, so you can follow me at That's Carissa, which is here. It's also linked down below in case you're interested. And yes, I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys soon. Bye! What's up, group 4? If you chose Ron Weasley, welcome to your reading. So I've got your pre-shuffled oracles here. I'm just going to jump right in because I'm getting kind of a lot of things going on. I feel like there's been a lot of like, possibly you're getting a lot of signs and synchronicities lately, because I've just been seeing like 11 11, 10 10. So I just feel like that's going to come through in your reading a lot lately in this reading a lot, because on the clock before I started it was literally 10 10, and then yeah, I just feel like that's something that's going to be coming through in your reading. Actually, we're just going to flip these over. We have 33, look at that, synchronicity, 33 ears wide open. I love the Fennec Fox. You also have 44, Divine Matrix. So definitely lots of divine synchronicities, divine intervention. I feel like this has a lot to do with you definitely working with the universe and being in more of a state of surrender. You have potential coming out here as well. I love this. We also have trust. Absolutely. And 27, exchanging gifts. So definitely a lot of this energy of like surrendering and really being in the flow of what the universe has to offer. What's going on with this card? There's like oil on it. Hold on. kind of bothering me. No. Okay, anyways. Definitely being in the state of surrendering to what is coming towards you, things like that. Why is my desk oily? Apologies. But group 4, this is really about you being conscious of what you are working towards and being open to trusting in, you know, in how things unfold for you. Like I said, I feel like you guys are definitely seeing a lot of synchronicities as far as like you might be hearing the same song a lot lately, or hearing like the same phrase pop up in your head perhaps. Definitely I feel like at least many of you might be hearing the same song quite a bit. Like you might change the radio station and hear like the same like a different station playing the same song. Or like let's say you get out of the car and it's playing a song, and then you come back into the car and then it's playing that same song that you left the car like several hours ago, and it's playing that song again. So I feel like something like that. Also again, just numbers, seeing numbers on a clock, maybe when you pass by somewhere, like somebody's address randomly, you look at the number and it's like you see that, or on your receipt at a store, something like that, you just notice the numbers are, you know, repeating, that really stick out to you. So I'm not saying to like look for them, but it might be something that catches your eye. So yeah, 33 and 44 are both master numbers. One is about like a lot of growth, expansion, definitely harmony as well, like you co-creating with the universe, and also being open to receiving when it comes to using that, when it comes to you and your growth. You know, in order for us to co-create and do things with others, including the universe and our guides and things like that, we have to be willing to listen. We have to be willing to be open to other things coming in versus us taking action and doing and being the one in control all the time, you know. And I know sometimes it's difficult for us to take the back seat sometimes, but especially when it comes to something as important as our dreams, or as our, you know, life purpose, or something that we really want and aspire to. But really it's about trusting. And 44, you know, I feel like this is really calling you towards home, towards not home like as in a place, although it very well could be for some of you, but definitely home within yourself, home within your manifestation, home within a secure part of where you are going in terms of what you are building here, what you are manifesting, what you are brewing in this. Like this picture here is a picture of a volcano that is getting ready to just erupt, and that potential within you is really about you activating and having this great expansion coming towards you. You know, with this exchanging gifts, you're giving and receiving. Your hard work and your efforts are totally going to be paying off, you know. So again, more talks about signs, synchronicities, opportunities. Everything is an exchange, and you know, keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. Trust that things are unfolding for you just as it should, and that everything that you are, you know, working on is a part of like a greater plan, and you are a part of that great plan and doing your part, you know. So every little thing that unfolds for you is just an exchange. So be really mindful of that, you know. Every introduction to a person, every opportunity being offered to you, every tiny little thing that you don't even really you know, that you wouldn't necessarily think about, is an exchange of something from the universe or someone, you know. It's a gift. So keep that in mind. Trust that things are unfolding. Trust that you are reaching fruition. Trust that things are going to be very near for you in terms of you attaining this thing, because you have this potential within you. That's about your next blessing, you know. Let's get more details though, because this is very very exciting energy in terms of you having growth, expansion, trusting the universe, being in this state of surrender while just being open to receiving. It's just incredible energy. Okay. Totally like Ron Weasley when he thought he took that liquid luck. He thought he drank it because Harry tricked him to think that he, you know, put it in his drink, but he didn't drink it because he thought he drank it. He just trusted that he had that liquid luck in him, and he did amazing at his, he did amazing at his Quidditch game, and things unfolded, all that potential. So let's see what's the next unexpected blessing for group 4, please. We have 7 of Potions, opportunities, wow, which is the 7 of Cups in this deck. What is the next unexpected blessing coming for group 4, please? We have, we're not taking reversals today, the Moon. What's the next unexpected blessing for group 4, please? King of Potions, or the King of Cups. Apologies, I thought my phone was on Do Not Disturb. Again, you might be getting a sign from someone. You might be getting a phone call, a message. So really be open to receiving that from somebody. Let me just silence this one sec. What is the next unexpected blessing coming for group 4, please? Next unexpected blessing. Ooh. We have the Page of Candles, which is the Page of Wands. What is the next unexpected blessing coming for group 4, please? That is the 4 of Potions, or the 4 of Cups. So that card has been coming out. I think it came out in every group so far. And then the back of your deck, we have the Tower. Incredible. Do not fear the Tower. This is not a bad tower. It is a very good, wow, it's a very good tower. So, what I really want to touch on here, first and foremost, is to get this out of the way that this is not a bad tower. Okay, I know so many people have this preconceived notion that towers are bad and have a negative connotation. However, you know, because it's a lot of times it means chaos and destruction, things like that. But this tower is really speaking incredible things to me, especially with all the other cards. It's really about context, okay? I think that's really important. But definitely with all of your cards coming out here, your unexpected blessing has a lot to do with a huge change coming towards you. I think this is something that has been brewing for quite some time, that whether or not you've been manifesting this, it feels like you definitely have been, and working and striving towards this big change in your life. And I feel like it's about you really trusting that it's going to happen and unfold. For some of you, I feel like this is something that you have not really been expecting, because it feels like, because this tower is coming out, it feels like you almost didn't believe it was going to happen, or you don't believe it's going to happen. Like, you know, you try, and it's like, oh my gosh, I'm never going to reach this success. Oh my gosh, I'm never going to get that position, or I'm never going to get that apartment, or that house, or whatever it is that you might be manifesting, because it's going to vary for each of you as far as like exactly what this blessing is. Exactly, you know, I can only grasp a gist of it, right? Because this is a general reading, so keep that in mind. With the 7 of Potions, 7 of Cups, you have a lot of cups coming out in your reading, so this is definitely something that touches on your heart space. It means a lot to you, and it's something that's very inspiring, very like gets you going. And I think that this is something that definitely feels like, definitely feels like it opens up a lot of doors for you and a lot of opportunities for you once you're open to receiving. Once this pops off for you, it's going to, like, it's almost like you walk through this doorway and then it's like a hallway of many other opportunities that are going to start sprouting up for you. So when it comes to like this tower moment, it's almost as if the volcano here in this potential card erupts and it's like boom, and then the lava flows, and it's like you see all of these like little like little mini eruptions from little caverns. And I don't even know, hello, I live in Hawaii and I don't know what it's called, but it's like the little mini eruptions on the side from those tiny little spouts coming out at you, being offered, you know, like little offerings, like this is, hello, this is for you, this is for you, but this is for you, and this is for you. And it's almost like you don't know where to go, but you just need to really follow your heart as far as like where your heart is leading you. What do you want to go for? Trust that you are doing what you are on the right path to do what you are meant to be doing. And just also be really mindful that you have to be, again, conscious of what you're working towards. You know, keep your eye on the prize as far as like, where do you want to go? You know, don't get distracted by all the pretty things that you see popping off for you. Of course, be grateful for all those pretty things. And as you go around, if you want to take advantage of those pretty things, go ahead. But don't be greedy and say like, I want this, because at some point you're going to get so distracted by all the side things, you're going to forget about your main thing here, and that's the important one, the main one, right? So I feel like that's something that's really being shown to me with this Seven of Potions. You have this main huge cauldron potion right here in front of you that you need to keep focused on. And of course you can take advantage of all the mini potions around you that are going here. Here you go, here you go. But you don't need to take all of them, because we don't need to have all those potions, right? We don't need to have all of these concoctions for you. You just need the ones that are very important for you, very meaningful for you, that go toward your purpose, toward your passion, and actually are fulfilling for you. Not something that you need to have accumulated on your belt and say that I need that because I just need it, you know? And I think you already know that, but it's just like a reminder that's coming through really strong, that you might get distracted along the way with all the shiny things, especially because you've been waiting so long for this to happen. But really just be really in tune with your heart space, really in tune with your emotions, and really trusting in your passions and what drives you, really being inspired by the things that motivate you towards this calling and this purpose, because I think that this is what it's all about. I also want to look behind here with the Five of Potions or the Five of Cups. Yes, so don't dwell so much on, you know, things that didn't work out, and really, again, focus on the main thing that's happening for you. You know, really enjoy this thing that's blooming for you. Don't think about the past and what went wrong and like what could go wrong now. Like, you are worthy of this thing that's going to unfold for you. Trust that it is happening, because it will be happening. And when it does happen, trust that it's going to be there. Trust that it's going to stay there. Trust in that. Enjoy it, because if you keep dwelling on the things that went wrong last time, you're not going to fully enjoy the thing that's popping off for you, the thing that is being a blessing for you with this next one. That's not the card one. 10 of Potions. Look at that. 10 of Cups is right behind that Five of Cups. It's really about you finding your happiness, finding that thing that truly fulfills you about this, with this unexpected blessing. And that's about you really aligning to this, surrendering to what the universe is going to be offering you, and the things that are paying off. Your hard work is finally paying off, and it's about you enjoying that hard work paying off, enjoying the fruits of your labor, and knowing that it's there, trusting that it's going to be there, trusting that it's there to stay, so long as you keep feeding the fire. You know, I'm just being shown Calcifer from Howl's Moving Castle, how you have to keep feeding him wood in order for him to stay burning. Same thing for you. In order for you to keep your passion and your drive going, and your heart lit on fire, your soul lit on fire for whatever this is, whatever passion that is unfolding here, whatever this could have to do for some of you. I don't know why Spirit's being so vague. I think it has to do with the fact that there's so many of you that might choose this group, and it's going to vary. So some of you, this might be a soulmate connection. For some of you, this might be a job opportunity that really aligns with your purpose. And for others of you, this might have to do with like something that you've been manifesting into your life, that you've been working so hard towards to achieve for yourself or accumulate for yourself. But you need to really pay attention to you remembering why you started doing this in the first place. Why does this mean so much to you? Because you might get caught up in the delusions that, you know, there are other things that you need to pay attention to, when in fact you need to pay attention to the core as to why you started in the first place. You know, the moon might be very significant as far as like you really connecting to that space, manifesting with that, working with the moon, releasing things that no longer serve you, including emotions. Okay, because I feel like that could really help you as well. So for release, I definitely recommend working with the full moon, and then of course manifesting new moon, and just knowing and trusting that you are on the right path, trusting that you have all that you need. Nurture yourself, love on yourself, trust that you have inspiration within you. People are being inspired by you constantly, as well as you finding inspiration around you. So you have that, you know, leadership quality within you that you just need to nurture, because it's still very young. It's still in that like baby phase, and it's about you trusting the process, trusting the growth, trusting your potential within you, so that you can navigate from Page of Wands to the King of Wands, like you have become the King of Potions, King of Cups, because you're getting to this happiness, this super fulfilled space. You know, look at that Queen of Wands energy right behind that. You're gonna get there. So really trust it. Trust that energy, you guys. Let me get you now some closing advice and guidance. 1 second. Okay, advice and guidance for group 4, please. Advice and guidance for group 4, please. Advice and guidance for group 4, please. We have trust. Again, you have it again. The universe has a plan for you. Really trust in that. Stay in alignment with who you truly are and what you truly desire. Advice and guidance for group 4, please. We also have transformation, shed, let go, make room for greatness. Absolutely. That's about you releasing the things that you might be holding on to, whether it be because things didn't go right before, and, you know, worrying about how things might go wrong here, might not last here. Let go of that, transform, and understand that you are worthy of the things that are unfolding for you. I have 2 signs of transformation here, actually, because look at that butterfly there. And you also have crescent moon. Keep moving forward. You got this. Exactly. Group 4. Keep going. Trust that you are on the right path. Again, it's telling you, Spirit's telling you, you got this. Keep moving forward. And again, more moon energy where you work with the moon. You might be a night owl as well. Have downloads and things in your dreams. And then at the back of your deck, you have an amazing signal of yes, just go for it. Whatever this is. If this is even something that you haven't even started on yet and you've been just thinking about it, here's your sign, babe. There it is. Yes, just go for it. So that is what I'm seeing for you guys, group 4. This is incredible energy. I'm so excited for you guys. If you guys are from group 4, please go ahead and smash the like button and comment a red or orange heart emoji so I know you're from group 4. This is absolutely incredible energy, or a volcano emoji, because you guys are my potential group where you're going to erupt and all of these incredible things are going to unfold for you. And it's just going to be such a huge shift in your life. This is the biggest life shift It's a huge blessing that's coming your way that's unexpected. Is seriously so unexpected because it's a huge shift. I feel like your life is doing a huge like 180, not 365, 180. Like it's going to be a good 180 at that, something that you've been really wanting and manifesting. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Also would love it if you guys would subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you guys don't miss a beat. And yes, I will also be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. And yeah, if you guys are interested in more content that I don't necessarily post here or on Patreon, I also have a TikTok and Instagram at That's Carissa, which is always linked down below as well if you want to follow me there for cool, fun stuff. I would love to have you there as well. So yes, thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. I really appreciate all of you so much. And I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this. And I will see you soon. Bye!